Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I thought it'd be the best way to start this channel by introducing you to me and where I started and where I'm at and kind of everything in between. I've been in this business for 20 years, okay, photography business. And if I can teach other photographers how to do things a lot less expensive and in a shorter period of time, I am happy to do so. So buckle up, let's talk about, we'll call me a founder. The founder of Photography by Cam. So, of course I have a few notes here because I am forgetful, but so I always had a camera with me and I took it everywhere. I took friends' pictures, I took their kids' pictures, and everyone was like, you should start a business. Well, back in 2001, I didn't really know what that meant. Not a whole lot of internet action there. So I started a business. I had a name and that's all I knew. So still kept taking pictures of friends, looked at other photographers locally and was like, I'm gonna charge less. And, not really understanding the whole pricing thing and thinking that I was smarter and whatever. So, fast forward a little bit, I had my second child. So I had a daughter in 2002 and then 2005. And in that process, I was, mom. And I still loved having my camera, still took pictures of friends and family, but didn't really run it as a business. So I was invited to Professional Photographers of Idaho. It was a quarterly meeting. It was in my mailbox, nice little postcard, and I was like, I'm gonna go to this. So I went to this, and I have to say that probably changed my entire photography path career. It really helped me a lot. And meaning, how to even do anything pertain to the photography business. And I got tips and tricks and I tried all these things, and I'm not a member any longer, but I would highly suggest that's a great place to start, is at your professional photographers of your state. So great way to meet people, great way to learn. So anyway, I would say that my business really started in about 2005 when I started running it as an actual business. So I'm going to kind of tell you everything in between that time and today. Not everything, just a few pointers here and there. But there was a time where I took pictures of everything. Wedding, sure, I'll be there. Engagement, sure. Maternity, newborn, family, children, events, whatever you wanted me to be at, sure, I would be there. Well, I also, that was early on, it was in the film days. And my film at a wedding, my flash didn't trigger correctly. And you don't know that when you have film. So I screwed up a wedding. I wanted to quit right then and there. I wanted to quit and crawl under a rock and never do it again. But my husband at the time was like, no, you can't quit because of this. And I'm so thankful that he said that, because I truly do love what I do today. But yeah, I started off photographing everything and anything. Probably wouldn't start with weddings if I were you, but that's just a big day, I also photographed anytime people needed me. Yes, I had kids, but I would, find a sitter or wait till my husband was off work or whatever. But I would shoot anytime, anywhere. Okay? Mistake. Offered very low pricing. Mistake. If you don't understand, all your numbers, that is so important, you guys. I can't even tell you. I've evolved in these 20 years for sure. So, let's see. One of the biggest problems that I had, and I know a lot of other photographers have, or any other woman in particular, in a business of some sort, usually entrepreneurial, my husband worked and he paid the bills and I didn't have to work. So that's a huge problem with trying to grow your business, is that mentality of, he works and pays the bills. We don't really need this money, so I'm not going to charge as much, and I'm just not going to run it like a business and grow and stuff like that. So bad mentality. But I went through a divorce, and suddenly I was like, I have to make ends meet. So that really changed a lot there, and I have grown leaps and bounds ever since. So some things that you learn as you go, is you have to be a little bit different than somebody else, or most people. And it doesn't have to be huge. It just has to be something that makes you stand out as a photographer. And I don't really feel like there's any one way to do your business as far as like what you offer and when you do things and stuff like that. But I do think that there is a more successful routes than others. And I do think that being different in one way or another is huge. So another thing is learning to have guidelines and procedures. When I figured that out, every time I went against my own guidelines, procedures, whatever, it bit me in the butt every single time. Example, no, I don't do newborns anymore. Oh, but I really want you to do their pictures. They're my best friends. Okay, fine, I'll do newborns. Oh, no, thank you. It's just, if it's not your forte, if it's not something you love doing, if it's not something you normally do, choose wisely. You don't have to do everything all the time. It's okay to refer them to a newborn photographer that's probably more experienced and way better than you. So I have learned that. So I get inquiries for things today that I don't do anymore, weddings, newborns, events, and I say, well, thank you for contacting me, but these guys would be a better fit for you. So anyway, that kind of leads me to, let's see, what year was that? Maybe 2016 or 17, I believe. And I decided I had to put up the white flag. I was like, I loved what I did. I love my job, but something has to change. I could not break to six figures. I tried and tried and tried, and obviously something wasn't going right. And so I hired a mentor, and I was like, hey, my white flag is up. I need you to mentor me into six digits. I want to make six digits. I love what I do. I love what I offer. I want to impact more people or have bigger orders or whatever it means to make more money. And so he mentored me, and I doubled my income, and I hit that six figures. It was amazing. Now, everything that he taught me, I can't say I loved, but again, my flag was up, and I was like, I will do whatever you tell me to do. And I did it, and things changed. And then as I learned who I really was as a business, I evolved a little bit, but yeah, I hit that six figures, and I kept hitting six figures. And then it was a higher six figures. So, it is possible as a photographer. It's just, you got to treat it like a business, and there's things that you can do differently. You don't have to copy those people, and not be scared. You got to try new things and whatnot. So The other thing is just being consistent in whatever you do. You can't, be gung-ho for a little bit and then fall off and just kind of, nothing. And then gung-ho for a little bit and fall off. You have to be pretty consistent in things. And you can do that by, the flow of using programs and stuff like that to kind of plan ahead and have things scheduled out. And, there's all sorts of ways. Let's see, what else here? Anyway, I went from, someone that didn't have to work and didn't really put much effort into my business. I had small kids, to someone that went through a divorce and needed things to work out, and I wanted them to work out. That's the biggest thing. I still love what I do every day. Like, I absolutely love running my business. I absolutely love teaching. I absolutely love helping other photographers. I love getting, hanging wall portraits for my clients. So, it's been a 20-year span, and some days I feel like, gosh, I should be further along in this. And some days, most of the time I realize that I am exactly where I need to be, and I still work hard every day. And there's people that get to this point in a year or 3 years. Good for them. That's awesome. That's mine has been a slow and steady, long and expensive way of learning everything. But I have a lot to offer, and I would love for you to subscribe to this channel and learn with me, by me, and I do have a few mentorships that I offer, and there's I think 3 different plans, and if you want to dip your toes in with the smallest plan, or go dive in head first with the highest plan, I'm happy to help. Or just subscribe to this channel and watch each of these videos. My goal is to put a few out every month, and hopefully it helps you with your next steps. And so stay tuned. My next video will be I think it's something pretty popular with photographers. I know it was for me, is for me. It's all about offering mini sessions successfully, and it's a great way to make some money, do what you love, get more people in the door, and it can be a kind of a unique, different thing that you offer. It could be your different, right? But I am going to do that video all on mini sessions from start to finish, like how to plan for them, how to market for them, stuff like that. So thank you so much for watching my video and listening to me ramble on. But as you can tell, I have a lot of passion for what I do. I have a lot of passion to share it with others, and I am happy you're here. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.